What is Paradox Training?
Paradox is a company started thanks to my buddy Mike that called me out on my bullshit and saw me scrolling through Instagram and told me, hey, I was bitching about Instagram, like these instructors doing this, and he was like, well, why don't you do something about it? And I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to because I just got called out. Felt like a 2 a.m. call out if you know what I'm going with. Inside joke. But yeah, Paradox is just a training company where we do a lot of, weapon-based entanglements. We're directly under ShivWorks, under Craig Douglas, who gave me the blessing to teach his curriculum, which I believe is the best curriculum out there for weapon-based entanglements. You also have guys like the SOCP dudes, Special Operation Combatives programs, and other dudes that are affiliated with both of those programs. I'm blessed enough to train with both, but I'm directly under Craig. Craig's like, if you would say, my professor. And I run that. I also run some rifle pistol stuff, and we just recently started running active killer classes.
Is this open to the public or is it just for law enforcement?
No, it's open for the public. The tactics and the certain firearm classes are only for law enforcement, and certain combative classes are for law enforcement. But other than that, like our ECQC skill builder is open to the public. We have rifle pistol classes that are open to the public. We don't teach tactics when it comes to building tactics and things like that to the public. That's not our responsibility. That's not within what we want to do. Everything we want to do is based off of like, hey, what are you going to do as an everyday concealed carry or just regular citizen walking on the street? How would you defend yourself?
What is ECQC?
Extreme close quarter concepts. It's basically upright grappling and a little bit of jiu-jitsu mixed with guns and knives.
Do you have to know jiu-jitsu to take the course?
Absolutely not. We actually prefer beginners. We don't want guys with bad habits thinking like, hey, let me try this. Like, you're not going to pull guard in real life, things like that. And you also have a certain set of tasks versus priorities within your operating system, which is your checklist within your head of what am I going to do here? Because there's things in jiu-jitsu that you cannot apply within a weapon-based entanglement. There's things in wrestling you can't apply within a weapon-based entanglement. So unless you've been through it in a course, you wouldn't understand.
These are techniques that you use almost every day in SWAT then?
Well, on our SWAT team, like we were talking about, like, hey, the forward thinking, our command staff decided we need a combatives program tailored for us, and who better yet to do it than me and another guy on the team, or 2 other guys on the team, and we developed a combatives program based off of ShivWorks and SOCP. And we implement it with the guys at least twice a year.
What is it about the Craig Douglas method that is different than most or others?
So with Craig's a unique individual. Like, he also weaponizes language, like how to talk to people, how to do this, how to just not get into the fight. The main core principle is try to de-escalate everything, talk your way out of it. But if it goes bad, have these principles to do it. What I like about Craig is that he is experienced behind it. Like, the reason ShivWorks was started was because of near-death experiences, and he understood that, hey, what we're doing within a law enforcement capacity when it comes to hands-on situations is not working. So what do? He ends up grabbing like leather jackets or motorcycle jackets, motorcycle helmets, gloves, and training guns, and going to town and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And we constantly pressure test it.
You use sim guns in your classes, is that correct?
Yes, for the evolution process, we use sim guns. We just don't throw you out there and tell you, hey, here's sim guns, fight like a bunch of animals here. No, we give you a bunch of modalities to learn how to train, what we expect from the training, how are you gonna do this, how are you gonna process this, how are you gonna implement it. We also tell you ways to like go through that checklist, the pros and cons of this and that. So we're not just throwing you out there, we're letting you start drilling, and we'll put like little micro, stressors in there, and then we'll put you in the evolution where there is a T-gun. Because in real life, your butt's gonna pucker and you wish you had a bidet next to you and you gotta fight somebody with a gun.
Is this something that you do in different cities or just in where you're located?
Nope, I travel. I've done a couple for hosting agencies, law enforcement agencies, where I did our law enforcement courses, and then done some at some private ranges or jiu-jitsu gyms. We set up anywhere. We could go anywhere. I've taught in Vegas, I've taught in Texas, I've taught all over. So we're able to set up and make the curriculum around our environment.
Thanks for watching Untitled Interview. If you liked the conversation you just watched, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested, there's lots more just like that right here.